Chalk Talk with Evelyn and Emily.
How you going, Em?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I've got a quote that I heard on a podcast that I wanted to share, and I wish I knew what podcast it came from, but it just, as soon as it popped into my mind, I wrote it down. The quote is, "It's the dash on our tombstone that matters, not the dates either side."
Oh, I've seen that one before and I love it.
Yeah, it's cool, hey?
Yeah.
It really gets you thinking that it's talking about the impact, the potential legacy even that a person can leave and the marks that they essentially leave on this world, both figuratively and literally, that they leave in terms of a mark on a tombstone.
Yeah.
That has that impact and what people are actually remembered for as opposed to how long they lived.
That's very, very true. It's funny how a dash seems so insignificant when you isolate a dash, right?
Yeah, right.
You put it between 2 years, 2 different years, and it looks very, very different. And you're so right. Like, it does make you, we could go down a massive rabbit hole here, but it does make you think about, first of all, how long you've lived for already and the impact you have already had. And that'll be varying for our listeners as to, you know, how long they've been on this earth. How long have you got left? Because you don't know. And what do you leave behind?
Yeah.
What does that dash represent for you? I think it's a really positive thing. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, death is fact.
Inevitable.
Yeah, it's going to happen. So between birth and death, what does that dash look like?
I think it's really inspiring, actually.
Yeah.
It can be so many things. For me, I think it talks, when I think about that quote, it talks to me about the impact that you can leave on other people and on the world. But I mean, it means so many different things to so many people. I'd be really curious to know from our listeners, what do you think that mark currently represents for you? And is that something that you're proud to leave? Is that something that you're currently trying to change or to grow or to shape? And what does that mark ideally in a perfect world look like to you?
Yeah, because you have a whole lifetime essentially to achieve it, right?
That's right.
You know?
So for our listeners, if this has inspired you in any way, I encourage you to screenshot this episode and share it on your Instagram page, tag us and let us know, what does that mark represent for you?
Tell us. We can't wait to hear from you.